There we go. What's going on, everybody? So, today we delve into Dragon a Wagon, the most ill-conceived idea I've ever had that I am forced to do because I said I would do it if I reached 250 followers, and I did. Should have put a time limit on that. There's gonna be chills and spills and thrills. There's gonna be Cobalts with fat asses. I don't know why. I'm not that kind of streamer. But I guess I am. I guess I am now. We're gonna start shortly. We have AI Dungeon 2 all loaded up. Everything's all ready. I was actually early this time, but yeah. I've also composed some new music for it and done some new art for it. Load, 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 load. Please load. Load. Please load. Please. Hello? Load, you asshole. Okay, something's gone wrong. Give me just a second. There we go. God, it wouldn't load for some reason. We're here with AI Dungeon 2. This is the second AI Dungeon game. I don't know if I've ever played the first. It sucks. Let's play it. I love it. This is Dragon a Wagon. And these designs are not hard canon, so go crazy with it if you want to do fan art.
I'll take care of that bomb for you.
Audiovore, thank you for the $3. Some warnings. This is a joke. This is all gonna be a joke. It's fine. But AI Dungeon sometimes doesn't think it's a joke. And I can't control it. So if AI Dungeon says something gross or like really bad, that's not my fault. This is aggregated by a bunch of nerds who play like tabletop games, so I don't want to get in the ethics of AI and such, but it can get very bad. So this is, if you missed the first episode, this is kind of going to be the first episode. The first one was a prank for April Fool's Day. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the music. The music will be back in just a second. So the first one we did for April Fool's Day. And that one generated 2 new characters that I had never... AI Dungeon named them. I kind of gave them their own personality though. But sorry, I have to go through and find... Okay. I have to make the playlist on the fly because I didn't want to have 2 VLCs open at once. There we go. So, for a little introduction. The first episode had the characters Rebby, Fat Fucks, and EC. Let's call it that. gonna have to call her real name during the thing, though, so. AI Dungeon did, in fact, name a character Edible Cunt. We just have to live with that. So that's fun. Thank you for demonetizing me, YouTube. I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, so I can't get monetized anyway, so haha. That's true. There, no, I don't want to say that. Never mind. So yeah, all you need to know is we have a blue kobold named Rebby, a red kobold named Fat Fucks, AI generated name, of course, and a third character who I don't even know what fantasy race she is. Probably not human because it's boring. Who's named Edible Cunt. And that's just her name, and that's just what we gotta deal with, because the AI generated that one too. I forgot I have to load up Google Drive because I don't have fucking Office, Windows Office, or Microsoft Office or whatever. This intro is all me, so everything after this will be generated by me and the AI taking turns. In a land much unlike our own, there lives a magical land known as Dump Truck. Home to bustling cities, quaint towns, bountiful valleys, and large snow-topped peaks. It is a land with peace, mirth, and understanding. The goblins and dwellings of the deepest corner are not forced to live in awful shadow, but can walk amongst the light and bask in the glorious golden sunshine. One of these light dwellers is a kobold. Kobolds in your world may be horrible beasts, forced in the employ of dark wizards and skeleton lords, but here they are just like you or I. Well, perhaps a little sluttier. This kobold opens her drawers and pulls out her clothing for the day. She stares at her bed, hand on her chin. Do I go with the loincloth or animal skins? Or the Daisy Dukes and the tie-off shirt? This kobold is named Rebby. She dresses quite adventurously, despite being one of the most shy and timid kobold in all of Dump Truck. She eventually picks her outfit and heads out the door. Today's a special day. She'll be meeting her friends Fat Fucks, another small kobold who sometimes gets stuck in door frames, and her girlfriend, EC. EC, of course, stands for Edible Cunt. Let's not dwell on that. What our kobold and non-kobold friends are unaware of is that although they plan on making it to a delicious waffle breakfast, what happens afterwards will be far more dangerous. The first thing that happens is a loud noise. A very loud noise. The ground shakes. Trees shake. And even the sky begins to tumble. Sorry about that, Fat Fuck says. Sorry about that, Fat Fuck says. Her bountiful hips and thighs could cause the ground to tremble no matter where she is. Rebby looks up from her clothes and notices the source of the sound. Oh my god, is that a bomb? She exclaims. I thought we were safe. A bomb? That's not how that's... Okay. We've already... I wonder if it's like a medieval bomb, like a black powder bomb, or if it's like, this is like just a C4, like a terrorist. I don't know what's going on yet. Oh yeah, the AI did not give, for little flavor, the AI did not give Edible Cunt a race last time, and I tried to force the AI to tell me what she was. And it said she was Mormon. So this program's wild. Oh my god. What was that? Mamba, thank you for the 110 bits. So are we talking anatomically correct kobolds with feathers? Are we talking Jurassic Park kobolds? I don't know anything about kobolds. I don't even like fantasy. Oh shit, everyone's gonna leave. Edible cunt walks over and takes out her AirPods. What's a bomb? She asks, even though she knows damn well what one is. That's not what I... That's not what that means in the context. Fake Cobalt fan. Fair. Wait, where's the is the chat box even showing up? There it goes. Okay. Fat Fox tells Edible Cunt to calm down. I think she's joking, hun. Rebby is not convinced. What the hell is going on here, then? A loud noise is heard again, even louder than before. It's almost like... thunder? Fat Fox does a double take. Did you hear that? She asks. Yeah, another voice comes from the crowd of kobolds milling about. It's a kobold named... It's a kobold named... Chortle. I thought I just heard thunder. Me too, declares Murderer? However, despite their reactions, no one pays any attention to this. They're all too worried. Edible Cunt is confused. What's so bad about thunder? Rebby and several other kobolds begin to panic. It's a witch, they exclaim before running in a different direction. Just then, a puff of smoke appears. A tall witch. A tall witch comes from the thick black smoke. She's tall, extremely muscular, and quite a bit older than your average human. In fact, she might even be older than an average ogre. Welcome, she bellows, to the end. Fat Fuck spits. What's the big idea? The kobold murderer releases his grasp on you and draws his... What? That woman is not understanding. I'm going to fucking kill her. Murderer runs at the witch, but the witch catches him and breaks his arm. She throws him to the ground and cracks her large whip at him, catching him at the side of the head and knocking him out cold. You need to get out of here. Who says that? Says the witch now. You've taken to a mountaintop where you're forced to fight several of the witches. I'm sorry? What? What even is this music? This is the music that I made. I'll probably put on like some royalty free. Who is you exactly? I guess you would be Rebby. Sometimes the AI dungeon just wants to fit itself into a tiny little box, and I have to say no. I've never had a combat thing before in this story, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Rebby screams. She's not used to combat. Fat fucks and edible cunt are battling the witches with all their might. They're witches after all, and they're quite skilled. However, the witch is an old woman with little strength. She crosses her eyes and begins to recite something. Perhaps a spell. Rebby worriedly asks, "How do we even get up on this mountaintop?" I don't know, you said... What? But we need to think of a way to escape. God. This isn't a choose your own adventure book. I'm not in this, okay? Sonic hell. Oh, fuck. Just then, a horrible loud noise was heard.
Yes! No! No! Wow!
Don't come!
Wow!
Don't come! Don't come! Don't come!
Wow!
Don't come! Don't come! Ow!
Okay. That was... That was... I'm gonna edit this. I don't know, Fat Fuck says, but we need to think of a way to escape. The witch begins to laugh wickedly. You humans have a habit of setting yourself up for death. Fat Fuck stops fighting. What? Literally nobody here is a human. The witch stops laughing. She commands, "Kill these humans!" The witch begins to fight the humans, and the battle takes a turn for the worse. Boy, I'll fucking say it takes a turn for the worse. Don't say that. Don't say that. Nothing sexual is going to happen this entire stream. All of the humans die of heart attacks. Their bodies do nothing because there are no fucking humans in this story right now. It's just you, the witch, and some oddball cobalt. No! That was a damn stupid move, the witch says, losing control of your kobolds. Oh, this is bad. This is... I should probably remember what all the songs are called. Sure. Edible Cunt tells the witch forcefully, "These are not my kobolds. These are just my friends." Lies! Your lieutenants are the only ones other... What? What? The AI has become self-aware. The kobolds, they're... Oh my god! What? What? I'm so fucking confused right now. This cost me monthly. I have to pay for this monthly. I'm deleting all this. The witch looks puzzled. You do not command these kobolds? No, Edible Cunt responds. These are just my friends. Fat Fucks attempts to slap her ass and say, or a little more, but she can barely reach and almost falls over. What? What? You stare at the oddball game of kobolds, and you can't help but notice all that they have in common. Just then, your friends arrive. Hello, says the biggest kobold. The biggest kobold comes in. Her name is... Just generate a fucking name. What? Fat Fuck says, it's not who you know, it's who you... Shit, I'll do that. She looks at you. His name... This program is fucking garbage. What the fuck? This program doesn't work. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch to the fucking royalty-free whatever. I'm just gonna say the name of the video so that I don't have to credit it later. This is fantasy, medieval music, instrumental, no copyright, epic music, no copyright, folk traditional by Unwind Station, no copyright music. I guess. There we go. A little loud. Hold on. The biggest kobold smiles wryly. You don't have to be shy. I'm not going to bite. Fat Fucks looks on in embarrassment. He's from the village of Analects, she explains. And I'm Kobold Killer. Killer says with disdain. Killer is Murderer's sister. She's a young kobold who likes to pick flowers in town. Well, I'm Kraumer, he says, pointing to the smallest kobold, who was barely more than a child. This is Hitter, and last but not certainly least is Stinky. God, I got so afraid that said something else. Cobalt Killer Quark. Kralmer. Ah. The witch looks impatient. Are we gonna fight or what? Kralmer says. We're glad you joined us, Killer. I'm not sure why you wanted to join us, Stinky says, but I'm glad you did. The witch looks at her watch. Well, let's get on with it. I don't have all day. We're trying to figure out a plan, Kralmer says. What do you want to do, murderer? Murderer scratches their chin. Murder? Let's kill the witch, Edible Cunt suggests. Fatfuck says. Or we could just give in and let us take her back. Cunt says. Rebby responds. Take us back where? Fatfuck sighs. There's something I haven't been telling you. About the witch. I think she's trying to take over the world. Rebby looks at you. You shrug in response. I don't know anything about that. Fatfuck rolls her eyes. Yeah, I guess we are the camera crew. This is a documentary. This is all real. Is the music too loud? It sounds a little bit too loud. I hate this. The witch pulls out her phone and starts playing some shitty game with in-app purchases. 20 more kobolds come up and introduce themselves. I'm sure you remember Superstar and Belmont, she says. Now, if you don't mind, I'm busy and have important business to take care of. Cobalt Killer responds. The witch gets a 5 combo. And says, hell yeah. 20 more kobolds enter in. The witch groans. I don't know why the fuck I bother. Murder whispers, you want me to go in? Fat fucks agree. Yeah, let's do it. You don't agree, but you aren't a fucking part of the story, so shut up. As 6 more kobolds discuss their whole deal, Murderer goes behind the witch and snaps her neck. Fatfucks looks at you. What? What? I'm not killing innocent kobolds, you say? So what? You'll just be teleporting them away. What? This program somehow gets worse every time I use it. I'm so fucking confused. The witch is quickly put in a straitjacket and sent to a mental asylum. What? Murderer says in an unconcerned tone. Sorry? No. No. We're undoing all that. Okay, I'm just gonna hit enter and see what happens. I'm gonna round up the rest of the witch's army and take care of this shit, you guys, Fat Fuck says. Luckily, the witch's army gives up. They weren't super into the entire plan anyway. Bye, Stinky, Edible Cunt says to the little guy. He looks so forlorn all by his lonesome. You feel a pang of guilt. What? What are you talking about? I'm literally putting you and then Rebby. I totally spelled restaurant wrong. Whoops, that was on purpose, I swear. You, Rebby, Fat Bottom the Kobold, Fat Fucks, and Edible Cunt all return to the restaurant. Edible Cunt smiles at you. Normally you hate it when people recognize you, but you bear it with it for your sake. You did a good toll today, little one, she says. Thanks? Thanks, you say. Fat Fucks is too busy eating to say anything. So, you with us, little one? Edible Cunt asks. We need good warriors, and you're a good warrior. You think about it. What do you guys do? What do you guys do? Fat Fucks is just as confused as you are. What do you mean, little one? You know, like, what do you guys do? Edible Cunt seems to get it. She nods and explains that the trio of kobolds engage in various illegal activities in the hope of one day finding the treasure of the long-forgotten civilization. They have found some clues, but need some information to solve the puzzle. Fat Fuck swallows. I think she's fucking with you. Also, we are not a trio of kobolds. Edible Cunt shrugs. Suit yourself. She gets up and leaves. You sit there thinking about everything that happened. You think that maybe you should stay here for a while. The thing is, I wanted a grand adventure, but it's just not a good one. The problem with AI Dungeon is that everyone who uses it, and possibly the programmers, are the most basic ass bitches, and their fantasy is just so boring. I think that's the end of story 1. So they just kill a witch and go to get waffles. I think we're gonna start a second story in just a second. Can I get one of those things that says how the AI is doing? Because I want to say bad. Also, we have a score of 0. Okay. I don't really have that much planned for this, to be honest, because I'm gonna be real honest with you. Every time I give this program a prompt, it ignores it. So, like, yeah. Do Rebby fat fucks? What? They all eat at Hooters? No, they're eating I don't think you get waffles at Hooters. I think it's just like a IHOP kind of thing. A fantasy IHOP, I don't know. Maybe Denny's. Dennis. Okay. I have a bunch of prompts that I have written on a list, and I think I threw that away on accident. Fantasy Hooters sells waffles. That's too fantastical. That you're getting fucking crazy. You are Rebby Fatbottom, a small blue kobold with a large, extra chunky ass. Your friends Fatfucks, the red, foul-mouthed kobold, and her girlfriend Edible Cunt, are all meeting at the park. Today's the ultimate frisbee tournament. You're not sure why you're here, but it seems like fun. The other 3 kobolds are in the trees watching you from above. What kobolds? These 3 kobolds are named Numb Nose, Snout Face, and Eyeball Face. They are also known as the 3 little kobolds. The name comes from their diminutive size compared to the other kobolds. Okay. It's the first pitch. Or whatever happens in Ultimate Frisbee. Fatfucks lays back with a large blanket with Edible Cunt to her side. Rebby stares intently. What? Her one good eye flashing? I'm sorry? What? Does anyone know what Does anyone know what that means? I'm deleting that, especially because I already said you are Rebby. It's not gonna let me edit all that. This fucking blows. This program sucks. I want my money back. Rebby stares intently at the combatants. But before the first game is set, the Ice Mage from the April Fool's video appears. Before the first game is set, the Ice Mage from the April Fool's video appears. Hello, Rebby. I need your help. Oh, hey, fat fucks. EC. You turn and see a okay, she's a woman, but... What? You turn and see a tall, pale man in a red robe. His head looks like a fucking block of cheese with 2 eyes and a nose carved in it. The Ice Mage turns to the strange cheese man. What the fuck? There he is! She shoots an ice blast at him, but he disappears. Where? You and fat fuck say at the same time. You spot him about 50 feet up in a tree looking down at you all. He shakes his head slowly from side to side. The Ice Mage, who is a woman named... Liz, runs up to him and they stare at each other. Then Liz shoots a stream of fire at him. He disappears again. Fat Fuck's sunglasses fall off her face. Whoa, you can do fire magic? Shit, that isn't a natural ability. I've seen him do that. Rebby takes off... What? Rebby takes off her red cap and spits in the grass. Slowly, she approaches them. Liz explains. I can do all kinds of magic. It's just not very on brand if I don't do cool ice shit. Rebby nods. We're in cahoots. He claps his hands. Rebby's introductions are over. Time for Fat Fuck's magic show. No time for that one who is wider than tall. We must be after the cheese man. He has stolen an amulet of great power. Rebby looks up. I haven't stolen anything, and I don't have anything that sparkles. I don't even like jewelry. Everyone looks at Rebby, confused. Liz says, we didn't accuse you of anything, Rebby. But that comment was weird. Fat Fucks nods and says, yeah, That was a little sus. I'm sorry. Rebby stands tall. I have done nothing wrong. I guess it's time for me to use my magic. Turns around. I know. How about a game of Connect the Dots? Edible Cunt pulls out her keys from her jacket pocket. So should I get the van running or... Liz looks over at Edible Cunt. Sorry about this. They're way into magic right now. I don't know what's up with it. Edible Cunt shrugs and leads the group to the parking lot. The parking lot is empty. Rebby turns to you. No, she doesn't. Also, they changed the spelling of Rebby. I think? Wait. Did they? I can't remember. Yeah? Rebby's with a Y. Rebby looks at Edible Cunt. Where's the car? She shouts. She holds up a hand to calm her. I don't know why it keeps changing the fucking pronouns. And shuffles to the van. She unlocks it and opens the side door. Rebby looks around and nods. He walks over to the car. Everyone piles in the Toyota Sienna. And they speed off to find the cheese man. Oh god, what were their names? The three little Cobalts. Everyone piles into the Toyota Sienna, and they speed off to find the cheese man. The three little Cobalts follow along, unseen by our heroes. I'm driving, Edible Cunt says. There's something really distracting about those paparazzi today. Rebby settles into the passenger seat. Fat Fucks mutters about being in the back, and Liz looks annoyed. She quickly drives off. We have to hit those celebrity spots today, he explains. What? Edible Cunt shrugs and starts looking at her phone. Immediately, the van crashes. Do not look at your phone while driving. Go, Edible Cunt shouts. Fat Fucks looks at the phone and sees they are heading straight for a police roadblock. Slow down. Here it comes. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Are they being Princess died? What the fuck is going on? Edible Cunt speeds through the police blockade. The cops turn, but can do nothing, as they don't want to. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this story. I had a thing planned for it. None of it's... They're not even going in the right direction. The roadblock was for a celebrity who was late for an event. Close one, she says. Later, they pull up to a super fancy restaurant in the hills. Liz groans. You guys seriously only ever go to restaurants in these fucking stories. Rebby looks around. Just wait, there's a pattern emerging. Fat Fox is silent, as she always is. I think the police are looking for this car, she points out. Like, the police weren't even involved. They walk into the restaurant and hide behind menus, and I totally know how to spell restaurant. Hide behind menus. The chief of police walks in to the restaurant. Boy. What's all this then? He sees the three little kobolds. Ha! Kids these days. Rebby's eyes light up. We're the three little... Fat Fox punches him in the throat. What? You're not the three little kobolds. I'm so fucking confused. I'm so fucking confused. Liz points at the chief. His face looks quite yellow and holy. My God, this man is also made of cheese. What kind of Wallace and Gromit story is this? Alright. Quick kick in your ass. Fuck you. Fat Fox punches him in the face. He goes down. Fat Fox smiles widely and says, wait, you can just punch cops? Why haven't we been doing this? They easily dispatch the three cheese officers. They question the chief. Where's your leader? The cheese-headed scoundrel. The cops cannot answer. Well, it seems like a lot of you are going to have to take care of this. Sorry, kids, Rebby says. Well, it seems like the three of you are going to have to take care of this. Sorry, kids, Rebby says. Sorry. Wait, they walk out of the parking lot. Sorry we couldn't find the amulet, Liz. Liz sighs deeply. It's alright, Rebby. We'll find it. Fat Fox says, Rebby, you ready to go? Yep. Fat Fox pulls out a bag. They open the bag and stare in awe. The hell is that, Frank? What? I know, how fucking magical, Rebby says. I think it's a moose. Fat fuck. What? Fat fuck says. Edible Cunt tells everyone to go pile into the van. Stop doing scenes from Pulp Fiction and let's go. They drive for what seems like hours to the west. They park in a desolate part of the hills. There are no people. There are no houses. Liz draws a pentacle in the air. I don't want to have to do this. But I'm going to track him using magic. Why not use it? Edible Cunt says. Liz replies. It's not ice magic. And it totally wrecks my image. To track the amulet using the moon, you must chant. Go. Ahead, you try, and Volkant says, you look at the moon and chant. Huh, that's it. You sure you're a wizard? Edible Cunt snorts. Rebby blushes. She doesn't know magic. She just wanted to do funny tricks. What are the magic words? Rebby asks. Cunt just stares at her. The magic word isn't the Shut up, you idiot, she hisses and begins to chant. What? Liz starts the chant. The chant is... to seek, to find, and to possess the loved one I hold most dear. Soon you see a swooshing sound. You turn and see a portal open up. Out of the portal comes... Liz's dog. You are shocked to see her dog. Well, not her dog. A black dog with red eyes and all sharp angles stalks out. It's a wolf. That's not her dog. Liz nonchalantly says, yeah, it is. She stands her ground, staring at the creature as it sniffs her. Get away from her. She's a wizard. Then she can take care of her dog. Liz gives her dog a treat and says, go track the cheese man. The dog happily eats the treat and goes to find the man. You didn't teach her that spell, did you? No. Who's talking right now? What is going on? We have lost almost all viewers, and I blame AI Dungeon. I blame you, you piece of shit. The dog picks up the scent. They begin tracking the cheese man. Finally, they find an old castle nestled in the sand dunes. This is where he is, Liz says. The three little kobolds look on at our heroes as they enter the castle. Wait, wait! They hear a voice yell. They follow the voice to a spiral staircase. They go down. At the bottom, they see a man in a white gown. He turns to them. His head is a block. His eyes hollow and black. Who dares disturb my slumber? It's us from town, Fat Fuck says. And you are? The wizard. And you are? The wizard asks. I'm Frank. This is Rebecca. Rebecca turns to you. She's gorgeous. She's the most beautiful woman made of cheese you've ever... And then period, for some reason. You dig your hand into the block of cheese. What? You're made of and begin twisting your lip. I'm the one who found the amulet. Liz shoots a blast of ice at Rebecca. Wait! Screams Rebby. The wizard grabs her hands and kisses it. He turns to you. Sorry, but I don't date humans. So you're gay? Rebby glares at you. What? What could that possibly mean? I'm so confused. I'm so fucking confused. Oh my god. So you're... I don't date humans. So you're gay? Rebby, Fat Fucks, and Edible Cunt all kind of look awkwardly around. All three of them are gay, so awkward. No, I'm not, he says, his voice gruff and low. I just don't date anyone. Fat Fuck sighs and says, well, I have a crush on... Edible Cunt looks at her sharply. And I don't want to hear it. Okay, she says. Why have you come? We want to take the amulet back to our village. The evil one, Cunt says. What? Cunt's not evil? I guess, I don't know, maybe Cunt's evil. We're discovering a lot. Frank and Rebecca turn to the party. You'll have to defeat us if you want to face the holder of the amulet, says Frank. You look at them. Why didn't you just teleport back? He shrugs. It's trying to be funny, but it's just not. Rebecca pulls out a large scythe. Seemingly from air. Frank pulls out a saber. No, we use the amulet's power for ourselves. Now it's time for us to pass it to our successors. Me first, Fat Fuck says. Edible Cunt picks up Fat Fuck's. She hurls her like a softball. And Fat Fucks buries herself into Rebecca's shoulder. Teeth first. Mmm. Cheese. What? Every 5th round you can pick, he says. Alright then, Edible Cunt and I will fight, and you, the holder of the amulet, can choose who wins. Yes! What? Liz shoots a ray through Frank's head, killing him instantly. So I take it I win? Yep. The Cobalts look like they don't want to pick, but they know there's no choice. What? The 3 little kobolds fall out from the shadow. You! Rebby says. Were you the ones following us? Yes, you say, I am the chosen of cheese, chosen of the gods of flesh and blood. What? No, I'm the chosen. You're a fucking cobalt. They weren't even talking to you, man. Fat Fox bites down hard, and Rebecca lets out a wail. Her torso is being torn apart by the jaws of a kobold. Unlike the other kobolds, she's still able to fight, but she can't get a grip on her opponent. What? How is this worse? How is this worse than last time? I'm probably never paying for this program again, I'm not gonna lie. Rebecca collapses on the floor. The only one left is the cheese man who stole the amulet. Our heroes circle him. But from behind, the 3 little kobolds attack and knock them out. They awaken in a dungeon. So, how do you enjoy your new home? Freaks, says the cheese man. They awaken in a dungeon. So how do you like your new home, freaks? Says the cheese man. I am Count Brie, and this is the amulet which gave me life. You see, I was once just a small hunk of cheese, kept in a cupboard like in Wallace and Gromit. The kobolds begin laughing. But now, he continues, I've become something much more. Now I rule the cheese well, and you, he turns to Rebecca, are now my wife. Rebecca says nothing because she's bleeding to death. But, says the Count, I haven't brought you here to kill you. I have something much better in mind. The kobolds circle around you and the cheese man. So I guess you can't make a story about kobolds, because it just assumes they're hostile because of the bullshit Dungeons and Dragons ass coding of this, where it's like, oh yeah, kobolds are all like goblins and crazy, yeah, whatever. Ugh. I'm gonna assume that's the 3 little kobolds, though. You see, I have a game prepared for you all to play. And if you lose, you will die. The kobolds gasp. But if you win, well, you may have a chance at living. He takes out an old-fashioned board game, something like backgammon. Faffuck scoffs. You meant game literally? Like, we literally play a game? No, I mean, yes. Game. The Count sees his confusion. You see, it's quite simple. The one who reaches the final piece and the final space loses. Everyone else lives. They all sit around the table. They grab their pieces. Rebby chooses the piece that looks like a cross between a crab and a chicken. Liz chooses a lion. Frank is a bit of both, leaning towards the crab part of the cross. I'll be the king, he says. Frank just died, so that's not gonna happen. This game prefers its own OCs to mine, and it pisses me off. Edible cunt choose. Edible cunt chooses a piece that. It looks like a wolf. Frank picks a skull. I just said Frank is dead. The last piece is the home space. The kobold with the scroll begins. He throws a d6. Liz shoots a ray at Count Bree's face, killing him instantly. I'm never going to not do that if you give me that option, she says. Damn, Count Bree says. Rebby moves first. She attempts to march 2 of her legs over the crab space, but fails. Liz says, Rebby, honey, no, we're not playing this anymore. And shoots a bolt of lightning through Count Bree's chest. Told you that was a bad move, she says to Edible Cunt, who nods in agreement. They all begin to leave. Rebby takes the board game with her to play later. The 3 little kobolds don't know what to do. They agreed to work for Count Bree in exchange for food. But now he's dead. They could probably leave. They would have to decide where to go. A decision that will affect the rest of their lives. You could leave as well. Viewers. Can't you have the AI remember things? I don't think this AI wants to do anything I want it to do. Might need to take a break soon. This fucking AI dungeon fucking blows. I'm not gonna lie. I might have more fun in the future with multiplayer streams, but they all return to Fat Fuck's apartment. They turn on the TV. Playing on the TV is a kobold doing pull-ups. That's the kobold I saw in the park, Edible Cunt says. Yeah, Fat Fuck says. The 3 little kobolds have become exercise video sales kobolds. A man walks in the room. The 3 little kobolds go to attack, but the man grabs them. It's okay, I'm their new owner, he says, evidently not noticing their weapons. What is going on? Holy shit. They turn off the TV. We don't need closure for those characters, Edible Cunt says. Let's kill the bastard and move on. What? Edible Cunt comes up with a good plan. She says, the Count was planning to sell us to zoos and research labs. Let's escape. Recently, Edible Cunt has not been sleeping well. And sometimes just says totally random shit. It's best to ignore it. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, I think we're gonna take a break. I don't even know if we're gonna return to the AI dungeon. We might just play something else because this fucking blows. This program doesn't know what it's doing. Oh wow, and our music just is about to end. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on some stream music. I'm gonna go get a snack real quick. And we'll be back and we'll talk about what the fuck we're doing next. AI is going to replace us. It's going to replace real writers. I've returned, and I have my fan on, so if it's loud, let me know. Alright. I don't know if we're gonna continue doing Dragon and Wagon. I was kind of dreading it because I was worried this would happen, and it, oh boy, did it happen. Okay, we might try one more story. If anyone in the audience would like to contribute ideas, we might do something like that. Might make this a fully collaborative thing. Hey, Cookie wants a cookie. You missed the first two stories, and they fucking blew.
Totally uncool.
He sure got a spanking.
You missed it. If you miss things in my streams, you'll never know what's going on. The lore is too important. You need to know the lore that sometimes I play video games and sometimes I don't. That was O'Share Bones from Puyo Pop Fever? Is that the one he's from? I can't remember. Have the trio meet Gex and try to beat him up. We could do that as a 10-minute story. Let's just do short ones. And then we'll either call it a night or we'll fucking just we'll switch to like a video game or something. This isn't the right thing. Go away. There we go. I have my fan running, so if you can hear it, let me know. You are Rebby Fat Bottom. Your friends, fat fucks. Wait, you are Rebby Fat Bottom. A kobold woman whose ass whose ass is as wide as a deluxe mobile home. Your friend's fat fucks. Also a kobold woman with a sizable ass. An edible cunt. Her girlfriend, who is a human woman, but looks more like an elf than anything else. That's not true. That's not canon. Fat fucking is the one that started this whole thing by getting drunk and fucking you in your sleep. Probably shouldn't have read that out loud. Let's delete all of that. Who is a cool creature of some sort. They all awake one day. I should probably switch off the Yell Dead Cell. I should probably not have Yell Dead Cell going on in the background. They all awake one day. In an unknown place. It looks like a PS1 game. There are statues. Wait, no, there are suits of armor all around. Edible cunt and Rebby don't know what this is. But Fat Fucks looks like she saw a ghost. No, it can't be. A green figure darts across the screen. What? Fat fuck's ass. It's a fucking video game. The green figure turns to you. Rebby shouts, Kermit the Frog! No. It's not Kermit. The green monster looks at you. It's tail time. He says, Fat Fucks pulls out his flintlock. You take that, fucker, he says to you. Rebby pulls out her bow. I'll take care of the sidekick. Gex tail whips the bow out of Rebby's hand. And breaks it. I've been waiting for this day to come, he says. Rebby hisses. What's going on? Gex grabs her by the throat. Fat Fucks points her gun, but can't shoot. If she misses, her best friend will die. This is worse than a party at Polly Shore's house with his daughter Carla, he says. Rebby begins kicking and struggling against Gex. She tries to call for help, but no one can hear her over the sound of the video game. Kermit! Gex tightens his grip. Rebby begins choking. Gex shouts, I'm not a fucking Muppet. You little horny lizard. Edible Cunt rushes to confront Gex. Who just knocks her out with one punch. Rebby continues to struggle and make futile pleas until Fat Fuck steps in. Stop! Stop! She says. What the hell is going on? You fell asleep playing Gex again, didn't you, Fat Fucks? Gex asks slyly. Yeah, but when I woke up, I was in this shitty game and... I hate this fucking game, Gex says. Enter the Gecko is the best game in the Gex series. That makes it almost a 3 out of 5. No, a 3 out of 10, not a 3 out of 5. I'm done living in this realm. From now on, you are the shitty lizard making irreverent references. Gex slaps Fat Fucks with a newspaper. Now get the hell out of my house. Fat Fucks grabs his broken bow and arrow and runs off. Rebby grabs the laptop. Wait, how did Rebby get... Gex shouts, put that down, or I'll choke you harder than... that. Never, she shouts, grabbing the arrow and running after Fat Fucks. Choke on that. Choke on that, Mama Cass, says Gex as he tightens his grip on until Revy passes out. You are standing in a room full of video game consoles. What do I do here? Rebby says. A man walks out. He tells Rebby. A man walks out. He tells Rebby this is in between games. She has died in a video game and ended up here. Rebooting, he says. Rebby learns this is the only way to get out of a video game. She has to reach the genie and ask him to make her undead. What? What do I do? She asks the man. I cannot tell you. The man replies. You must solve this puzzle yourself. Rebby sees what is probably a video game control room.
Let's get on, let's get on.
She looks through every video game ever made for every console. She finally finds it. She runs out with a cartridge and puts it in the Sega Genesis. We return to Fat Fucks fighting Gex. I cannot break you, Gex shouts. You are too strong. He throws his head back and laughs. If I were a real frog, I would hop right up. Fat Fucks shoots her flintlock. You're a fucking gecko. And your jokes aren't funny. I don't even know. I don't even know who Natalie Wood is. Gex hops away. The bullet hits him in the ass. You don't know who fucking Wood is? No! Edible Cunt picks up. Oh wait, no, Edible Cunt's knocked out. Rebby's corpse begins to light up. She wakes up. Gex looks on. How did you do that? You're just like the protagonist of the film Passion of the Christ. What? Rebby pulls out the end of pussy? What?
Let's get on, let's get on.
What?
Where's the fire? It's out now.
See what I mean by the AI being way worse than I am? AI is fucking disgusting. The end. It's the end of pussy. It'll be the end of pussy for you, Gex. What the fuck is going on? A girl has come to stab you in the ass. Hey! Build the helicopter. Okay, I'm undoing that. Fuck it. That's very funny. The end of pussy is the funniest phrase I can think of. Rebby looks at Gex, her eyes glowing white. Just then, a blue spirit surrounds her. Gex. Is that the guy from the movie Patch Adams? He says, in a very weak reference. The genie from Sega Genesis Aladdin rushes forward. Well, coming back to life. That's one wish. What's your second? Rebby smirks. Kill this fucking gecko prick. She commands the genie, but to it, the genie turns to Gex. Gex turns to a pillar of salt. He turns to dust. Rebby sneaks past the genie and grabs a lamp. She rubs it and wishes for a horse. She rides off into the distance. What? She shatters the screen. Fat fucks, edible cunt, and Rebby all pour out of the TV screen. Well, we learned a valuable lesson today, says edible cunt. Don't fuck with ghosts. Fat fucks nods in agreement. Right, she says. Rebby stands outside on the blacktop. That's not what the lesson was. I'm sorry to tell you this, that was not what the lesson was. New follower goal, end of pussy. Pussy rebuild 1.0. You are not edible cunt. Fat fucks smiles. Next time I get sucked into a video game, I won't be playing some shit ass IDOS game or whatever. Edible cunt turns to her. Did IDOS do Gex? Fat fucks laughs. Nobody does Gex. That's why he's so fucking horny in every game. Rebby opens her mouth as a ghost and laughs. I fucking hated that fucking lizard. Yeah, says edible cunt. Fat fucks is gone. Edible cunt is gone. What? Okay. That was a weird way to end it. I actually can't remember who did Gex. Sierra? Wait, hold on. Crystal Dynamics. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Ubisoft. God, what the fuck? There's like 50 publishers. Crave. Oh yeah, IDOS did Enter the Gecko. How did I remember that? How How did I remember that? What? What the fuck's wrong with me? How did I remember that Enter the Gecko was... I think just the PS1 one was IDOS? What the fuck? Well, that was the Gex story. I think that was better than every other story. It's sat... fucking... Well, IDOS also kind of died. Remember, there was the whole debacle with the ownership of a bunch of IDOS games, and some of them Square Enix bought, and some of them went, like... It's complicated. Where's the Kickstarter for that? I think that AI Dungeon is actually a better tool for fan fiction than it is original stories. Let's do one more. Gex will never return, because he could return. Oh, I forgot the twist ending. Hold on. The man in the temple of video games smiles. He is still trapped there, but he has helped friendly souls escape his realm. He turns and walks out. Maybe I can see if Root Beer Tapper is still open. Maybe I can see if Root Beer Tapper is still open. It's not like I really gave a shit about Gex in the first place. Ralph smiles as he returns to the terminal. That's right. He sits down and begins playing. You know who would have liked this ending? Mama Cass. You know what? Who would have liked this ending? Mama Cass. I can't believe this. So, yeah, that's the ending. The video game temple was part of Wreck-It Ralph. I'm very stupid, I'm sorry. Okay. I kind of want to do one more story. Does anyone have any suggestions for, like, stuff? Just stuff and things? I don't fucking know. And then we might do like Dead by Daylight or something, I don't know. Rebby and pals get trapped in one of Jigsaw's traps. I thought that's what was gonna happen with the Cheese Man one, and then I was like, no, it'd be way too fucking funny if the wizard was just like, I'm gonna do the thing that I do every... Like, why would a wizard not just immediately blast someone to death? Okay. We're gonna do a Saw story, I guess. I guess this music is fine, I don't know. You are... You are fat fucks. You are a small red kobold with an extra large ass. You awaken in a dirty, dingy, abandoned building. Well, semi-abandoned. Although there is no legal owner, this building is currently the hunting ground for a mad, sick man. You and your friends, Edible Cunt and Rebby Fatbottom, are trapped in one of Jigsaw's crazy traps. The only way out is to find the exit key that is hidden somewhere inside the building, and finding it may be very difficult because all three of you have been given different tasks by Jigsaw. Did we get confirmation that EC is a human, or did we re-roll that? I think she's more elf-like, or maybe like some kind of, I don't know. For some reason, I imagine her having like huge teeth, and like her eyes are like basically covered. I will. Let's just find. Let's see what Edible Cunt is right now. Edible Cunt, who is a fantasy race known as Cuntlings. You think they sound like something from a children's book. Has to kill a giant cockroach. Okay, you heard it here first. She's a Cuntling. We happy with that? we all happy with her being a Cuntling? Sounds like something from a children's book. I actually drew Edible Cunt in the artwork, and then I deleted her because 1, she's way too tall to be in the same picture as them, and 2, I just couldn't get her to look perfect, so I took her out of the art. This art. Edible Cunt has to kill a giant cockroach. Rebby Fatbottom has been tasked with who knows? Finding the exit while hunting through the building for macabre art. You, on the other hand, have to kill a giant spider. Find the exit before you kill the giant spider. What? Fatfucks frowns. This feels really similar to Edible Cunt's task. Jigsaw comes on the screen. Oh, you want to complain about my tasks? Rebby Fatbottom meows in protest. I didn't complain. Meows? You didn't complain last time either. I didn't say I was complaining. Shh. Jigsaw's screen shows a timer. You have 3 hours to kill the roach and the spider and find the macabre art. Also, one of you needs to put the laundry from the dryer on my bed, and then put in the load from the washing machine in the dryer. Thanks. The screen goes black. You look around the room. trying to plan your route through the building. The cockroach looks bigger than any you've ever seen. Bigger than an average man. Edible cunt. Rushes towards the roach. I'll kill it for you. They rush forward, rushing towards the giant bug. You watch as they disappear out of view, as does the giant cockroach. Fuck! Sounds very familiar. The second one is God rest ye merry gentlemen. I don't think that's really the tone we want for this. Also, this is Saw, so this shouldn't be medieval music anyway. Fat Fox is worried about her girlfriend, but sadly, she must worry about herself too. We cut to Rebby, who is searching through the halls frantically. Her large ass moves her along, but it would be just as easy to knock her down. What? The large ass thing was AI Dungeon this time. Just getting a little loud. Her large ass moves her along, scouring every hallway as fast as her hot buns can take her. She turns and sees a painting of a creepy clown. Is this macabre? She asks. She doesn't even really know what that means. It's like spooky, right? The clown seems to smile at her. Fat Fucks blushes and looks away, but the clown remains in view. You watch as Fat Fucks runs away from the clown, screaming. Fat Fucks, why were you there? Rebby takes the picture. Well, maybe this will work. She continues to look for a door. Fat Fucks runs past and finds 3 switches. She flips them all, unlatching a heavy metal door. Rebby runs through, quickly followed by fat bombs. Didn't expect that. What? What? The door unleashes a giant spider. Ah! Fat Fucks jumps away, everything else remaining frozen in time. The spider strikes. Fucky, you're a fucking lying cunt. The spider strikes at the ground near Fat Fucks. Very misogynist-like. In the process, a large piece of turf is ripped up, and a few dead bushes are crushed. The spider strikes the ground near Fat Fucks. I have to make sure something's working right now. Because I did have a problem with AI Dungeon last time I did it. Okay, cool. It's off. Fat Fucks falls over, and the giant spider strikes again, crushing her into the ground. Fat Fucks looks like a funny cartoon gag. Check, please, she says, waiting for laughter. The spider goes to strike a second time. Fat Fucks gets up and dodges. I don't think this is how the Saw movies go. I'll kill you! Fat Fuck speeds over to her girlfriend, lifting her up and placing her hands around the spider's body. What? Edible Cunt is impressed such a tiny body can lift her. My hero, she says, jokingly. The giant spider strikes down, almost killing them both. Fat Fuck screams as the ground crunches under her giant awfulness. No, she screams, but the rest remains frozen. What? What? Where did all this fucking, like, time has stopped shit happen? I'm switching music. I don't like this one. Fat Fucks spins around and grabs the back of the legs of the spider. She pulls, and the spider howls in despair. It turns and tries to swat her away. Fat Fucks rolls out of the way before leaping forward and grabbing the bodies of the two corpses she found earlier, which she didn't mention, I guess. She runs along, tossing one at the spider. How is she so fucking strong? I guess it's all that ass power. Edible Cunt looks at the ground for broken glass or shards of metal. She finds both. She pulls out a small pair of pliers and grabs a shard of metal, jamming it into the eye of the corpse she's holding. Why would she do that? Edible Cunt lets out a loud yoo-hoo and reveals one of her legs like a woman in a Tex Avery cartoon. The spider turns and runs at her. She pulls up the metal debris and pierces the spider running towards her. It squeals and falls over. What an ugly bastard, she laughs, flipping it onto its back. The other corpse approaches, and Edible Cunt grabs a broken broom handle from the ground. The corpses were not alive. What? What? Huh? Okay, cool. She kills the corpse, which was already dead, but fuck it. I've got more than enough. She tosses a broom handle to where Fat Fucks is hiding. Here, you can have this back. I was using the sword anyway. Fat Fuck gasps. You have a fucking sword? She picks up a sword and stares at it. I want one. You're not gonna have time, Edible Cunt says. Fat Fucks frowns. Ah well, I guess I'll just sit around and look hot while you slay the monsters. She hugs her girlfriend's leg. Thank you for this, sexy lady. She then hops away. I guess you can stop the dream now if you wanted to. Jigsaw wakes up in cold sweat. Fuck, what a nightmare. He takes a drink of water and goes to sleep. Hey, have you thought about writing a story in the future? Jigsaw opens his medicine cabinet. And when he closes it, he sees in the reflection a red kobold whose ass looks like two bubbles. Well, what would you think? Jigsaw thinks for a bit. I think I'd be pretty damn surprised, because I don't see myself doing that. The red kobold laughs knowingly. It's over, Jigsaw. We did everything you wanted, and the game will stop. What the fuck? How do you know? Because I'm the fucking creator, that's why. The game is over. Jigsaw drops his glass. He's free. The game is over. It's a load of shit then. Wait, it's a load of shit then. No fucking way. The kobold's confused. What the fuck are you talking about? He takes another drink. He opens his laptop and boots up Discord. Alright, Kobold. You're gonna escrow your funds into my account. You'll withdraw it at the same time tomorrow. And TX the statue to me? You can't do that. What the fuck? Jigsaw smiles. He messages his successors. Amanda. Phineas. We can stop the game. Nobody has to die. Ever again. Both Nolazerin and Mr. Reynolds are in the dark. What the fuck does that mean? Stop the game? It's fine. It's bullshit. This fat ass kobold taught me everything. We needn't worry about teaching people a lesson. It's enough to live. We just have to live. I'm not stealing your money, stupid fuck. Do you think I'm going to make you steal it? I'm not robbing a stranger in the night. Guys, we gotta start banning people from our Discord. It's getting weird. Jigsaw says. He closes his laptop. He looks out the window. Just think, just one night. No one has to die. Just live. Mr. Reynolds continues. Who is Mr. Reynolds? Rebby and Edible Cunt drive up and honk. Get in, slut! Edible Cunt says to Fat Fucks. Fat Fucks laughs. That's my ride. Later, Kramer. Fat Fucks hops into the car and the two speed off. There's 3 people, I just said, but okay. Jigsaw John Kramer sips his drink and sits in his chair. It's enough just to live. Mr. Reynolds stands up. Do you really think you can stop the game? I can try. Are you willing to take the risk? Of course. Spiral 2 coming 2025. You are standing in the woods. It's dark and there's a shit ton of noise. No, I'm not. Well, that was fucking pointless. That was nothing. Bark, 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 bark. Dragging a Wagon is the most successful series, the most successful fantasy series ever made because of its success being a high fantasy adventure involving kobolds with giant, huge, juicy asses. It spawned dozens of sequels. here are the titles of all of the sequels to Dragon Wagon. The first sequel is called Dragon Slayer and starred the same character as the original movie. The second sequel was called The Dark Lord and starred another character from the original movie. The third sequel is called The Shadow Lord and starred yet another character from the original movie. Oh my god, does that tie into Nier? The Shadow Lord. A Sith Lord? The fourth sequel was the most popular, as it started a new character. It was called The Amazons of the River Season, and it was about a female warrior tribe whose only weakness is men. Ugh, why is it so fucking... I don't want to... Fifth sequel is called The Gold Dragon. It's about a dragon who was accidentally captured and enslaved. Okay. AI Dungeon is quite possibly all of the worst aspects of fantasy put into one thing. It's obsessed with slavery and, like, rape stuff. It's fucking gross. Like, I'm actually uncomfortable every time I play it. So I probably won't anymore. Maybe Dragon Wagon can be something different. Maybe it can be something else. I don't know. There was an animated show on TV that was a spin-off of Dragon Wagon called Dragon's Horde. The animated series about a band of Cobalt treasure hunters who stumble onto a hidden horde of dragon. Okay. Dragon's Horde went on to win 100 awards, but was cancelled because it was insanely horny. There was a board game that was a clone of Risk. The board game was called Cobalts Quest, and it was very popular, but people who owned the company went bankrupt, and all the games they made were lost. Then there was an MMORPG based on the series. The MMO was unique because it featured a bunch of interconnected cities where the players could buy houses and business. The people who ran the game made so much money that they founded their own country. This is insane. The country was called... Cool, thanks. Shut up. Cobaldia, and was the first country to recognize Cobalts as an official race. If your ass wasn't fat enough, you could get free injections or be deported. Now I have told you all of this information. You must choose. Choose what? You are a dragon acolyte. For the next 3 months, you must study different types of dragons and their weaknesses. Your choice. Your choices are... It's literally just ignoring me now. It's fuck it. Okay. Maybe Dragon Wagon will only exist in Soul Calibur. Maybe that's how it works. Although apparently they're gonna make a lot of money off of it. Doesn't that mean I'll make a lot of money off of it? Oh fuck yeah. Okay. Eventually, the 6th movie came out and was a huge hit. It involved a new character called Sneaks, who is some sort of thief. He's the one who steals the dragon's eggs. I don't know. Dragon Wagon's stupid. Twitch will steal Dragon Wagon and Bezos will get the money. I've made $3. I don't think Bezos. I think Bezos is gonna get out of bed for $3. The 7th movie released on Friday. It was about some large, ugly dragon called Deathwing and his quest for world domination. The movie brought back worries about another possible final battle with the hero and his friends. The 8th movie was banned because it was basically pornography. Oh, It involved the character Tubby trying to seduce a large dragon. The 9th movie came out a week ago. The 10th movie involved Rebby, Fat Fucks, and Edible Cunt, all traveling to locate the last 3 dragon's eggs. The 11th movie was technically a Brave Little Toaster movie, as they all traveled back in time to fight the evil dragon, who was actually a toaster that was awakened by Mean Witch's nephew. So far, this series has been a big hit, especially with children. I sure fucking hope not.
I'll take care of that bum for you.
Now you made $6.
Oh my god, Jeff's coming. Thank you, Groot, for the $3. I think that covers 1 month. I can't remember how much they charge now. The highest is $30, and it's ridiculous. Imagine paying $30 for this. Oh my god, Westlove, thank you for the raid. What were you playing? The Dragon Wagon ARG starts now on the website. You can find clues by typing Dragon Wagon into your favorite search engine. Okay. I'm scared to do that on air. Maybe don't do that. Let me find out what's there first. Oh, there's a children's story called A Dragon in a Wagon. Boring. The 12th movie starts tomorrow. If you want to see it, you have to do something special. You have to go to the theater tonight and do an activity that was posted on Facebook. Don't worry, it's completely safe. The first activity involves taking a shower with a close friend before the movie. You heard it here first, folks. Got a shower with a friend, and then you can see the movie Dragon and Wagon 12. After taking a shower with your friend, you must say the passcode. Rhonda's room. To which they reply, "Fuck off, I'm Rhonda." The second activity involves drinking a whole bottle of wine before the movie. Sounds like a pretty good time. The third activity is edging yourself to climax. When you have achieved climax, you must rub your genitals and yell, "Oh fuck." I'm sorry? The fourth activity is going to the movie and watching the movie like any other moviegoer. Okay, well that sounds simple. At least the last step is normal. So I pay monthly for this, by the way. And this program, it's like I go to fight the wizard, and then it's like you come and you fuck and you have sex. I guess if you aggregate a bunch of nerds, what a bunch of nerds are doing in their room alone, they're probably typing out like, "I kiss the maiden, I kiss her," and then the game's like, "Oh, you like kissing? I'm gonna make everyone's games about this now." Like I just typed in the third activity is, and it was like edging yourself to climax, of course. Also, I don't think that's how edging works. I'm not a scientist, but sorry you rated this. Sorry. AI Dungeon's a horny little fucker. Not in a good way. I hope you all enjoy the movies. I hope you are still a wizard when the final movie comes out. What the is it listening to my voice when I just said wizard? What is going on? You know, I think I'm gonna call it. I think that's enough Dragon and Wagon. Possibly forever. Maybe when I get 500 followers or something. I'll release the Dragon and Wagon home game. Make sure you take a shower with your homies. Say someone is Rhonda. Drink a whole bottle of wine and then edge into a completion before watching the movie. What the fuck is wrong with AI Dungeon? It's such a shit program. You're welcome for the Dragons and Wagons. I wish I didn't do this. I love the sad thing is I love the characters that I've made, and I want to use them more. And I'm not even into the whole fat cobalt ass thing, to be honest. But I think it's funny. And honestly, I'm warming up to the idea now. Thank you, AI Dungeon, you fucking disgusting creep. Okay. I think we're just gonna do a raid. Normally I go till like 2 a.m., but I think tonight we're just gonna do a raid. Because this took a lot out of me. Expect more Dragon and Wagon sometime. Probably never.
I can't believe this is happening! I have no use for you now! Get out of here!
I guess we're gonna do a raid now. I don't really know who to raid, to be honest. If anyone has any suggestions, I could raid Sophie Baby or Wayne Radio TV. Sophie's playing Rust. Not a big fan of that. I'm probably gonna watch Wayne, to be honest.
Let me tell you a little story about this awesome knock.
Oh, thank you, Cookie. Oh, by the way, thank you, Mom Bun Bun Groot and and Audiovore for the donations, and thank you, Westlow, for the raid. So, thank you, not AI Dungeon. You fucking blow. I hate you. I might do more AI Dungeon in the future. I don't know. I might cancel my subscription. I'm not sure. We're just gonna raid Wayne. I don't know. This is the raid phrase. Don't get banned.